Good afternoon, everybody. Let me fix this light because I look like if I look yellow. Give me 1 second. Probably better. It's not too bright. Can everybody see me a little bit better? I feel like I look yellow, but I guess it's okay. It's not that bad. So if you are on live right now, if you don't mind saying hi and a comment, that would be great. Just to see who is on. And I know that I'm also live on Twitch also. Vanna, hi, how are you? Johnny, hi, Johnny. How are you? Wow, Singer Henny. What is your real name, Singer Henny? Heather, hi. Thank you guys for being a part of this. This is awesome. How's everybody doing? Tashani. Oh yes, okay. Hi Tashani. How are you? How are you doing with everything? This is awesome. Thank you guys for being on live with me. I really appreciate it. Do you guys, one question, can you all answer me please? Do I look orange to you guys right now? Either yes or no. Orange. Do I look orange? Yeah, probably I do. It's gotta be the lighting, huh? Everybody say yes or no. Yes, bad lighting, laugh out. Thank you. It's okay. You know what? I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I shouldn't do as much light. Let me lower it. I'm doing fine going to high school. Awesome, Heather. Okay. You can still see my face though, right? Let me lower a little bit. Hold on. Maybe this is better. I don't know if you guys will be able to see me as much. I think this is better, isn't it? Yes, this is awesome. This is cool. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me here. I really, really appreciate it. You know that in my conversation with you guys is very, one, I love sharing. Two, the reason why I love sharing is because I want you guys to, maybe you can take something from what I've learned and from what I'm doing that is going to help you in the long run. You know what I mean? I know, Vanna, you have been around, so you know me a little bit more because you also follow me on Instagram too. And if you guys don't follow me on this Instagram, you guys should follow me on Instagram at Latina Mamis. Latina Mamis, all in Spanish. I'm going to type it right there so that you guys can know what it is. Latina Mamis. Okay. That's my Instagram. And also I have a TikTok. Because I be doing like fun videos, but also very educational. So that's awesome. So it's the same as my YouTube, Rosa for Latinas. And when I say it's very educational, I mean everything that I do is it goes from, health and wellness, working out. I know that Heather, I would love to actually have you on to be my guest, to go live with me so that you can share your story with many, many people. I think that you are a very inspirational person. I know that for some of you guys, I know Heather from the YMCA, and she's actually in a wheelchair. And I will have her on so that she can explain to you her story. But I think that she's really, really, truly inspirational because she also works out. She takes her health and wellness very, very, like it's very important for her. And even though she's in a wheelchair, she has not allowed that to stop her. Also, I noticed that the only limitations that you put on is you. You're the only person who can put limitations on you. Okay. So, for some people, let's say I'm gonna use you, Heather, because I know you and I think you don't mind this. Somebody who's in a wheelchair, they might say, "Oh, well, she's in a wheelchair. Why does she need to work out?" Well, just because that person, because that person who is saying that doesn't find any value in their health, or they haven't been so educated in what it is that they're doing for their health, that doesn't mean that a person who is in a wheelchair doesn't have to do what they want to do. It's all about mind and what's important to you. So I think that Heather's truly, truly an inspiration to so many. And I think that I'm going to have her come here so that she can be my guest. Heather, text me after this so that we can plan a day that you can be on YouTube live with me, okay? I would love for you to share your story. And I think it's truly, truly inspirational. And I think that you will talk to a lot of people too. And that's for everybody on Twitch also, because I'm on Twitch. But today I know, so you guys know me. Some of you guys know me as Miss Rosa. Some of you guys know me as Rosa. Some of you guys know me from work, or from just, working out, or just even from Guatemala. Some people, I know that I have friends from my country in Guatemala. Or maybe from church, or just I'm pretty well known. So that's a good thing, I guess. And so one of the things that I actually like to do always is to make sure that I share how important it is for self-education, and how important it is for you to focus on you. Okay. And I remember that, I want to say in the last 5 years, I've made many changes in my life. Okay. Also, right after I had my son, I also made a lot of changes in my life without knowing that I needed to make those changes. So today, with that said, I'm always talking in here about my truth. Okay. What it is that I go through, what it is that I'm doing and I'm learning that I want to share with you, that I think that you can benefit from. I also love to encourage others who might, we want to create a community of support, people who support each other, who want to hear about each other, like the real people. Like, sometimes a lot of us follow celebrities that we want to hear from them, right? Because of what it is that we see. However, we don't really know their life story. We don't really know them, and we don't know if we can actually relate to them, because we don't have the opportunity to talk to them, or for them to talk to us. So I think that this is something that what it is that I'm trying to do is just have, so many of you guys know me and say, wow, Miss Rosa looks like she's losing weight. Miss Rosa looks like she's gaining muscle. Miss Rosa looks like she's becoming more successful in what it is that she's trying to do. You guys actually know what it is that I'm doing, because I'm sharing it with you, because I'm talking with you, because you are communicating with me. And I think that's something that is very, very important, especially with COVID-19 going on. We are actually 18 weeks into this whole, since I found out that schools was going to be closed, and that I've been working either from home, or right now I'm actually, my first time, you guys, I had to do unemployment, which is very, I don't want to say it's embarrassing, because of the whole thing with COVID-19. There's only so much that I can do. And also, I could go and maybe try to find a job, but I will be jeopardizing my health and also jeopardizing my son's health too. So that's actually my first time. This is my first time doing unemployment for the summer. And I feel bad about it, because I have hands, I have a brain, I have feet, I'm young, I can do work. You know what I mean? So the other thing is, I wanted to just share with you guys today just the word diet. Okay. So diet, to me, and to maybe a lot of people, at first it was like, ew, I don't want to diet. I don't want to go in a diet. Diet to me was like, yes, Heather, it is really, really scary and frustrating. It really is. But just to let you know, I think that we all have the power to actually use this time with COVID-19 to do stuff that we love to do, to build skills that are going to later on be needed when everything goes back to like for us to go outside and get jobs, and we won't have to worry about the virus or COVID-19. And I think that this is a great time for us to improve our skills and whatever it is that you are great at, and just keep working on those. But with that said, I just wanted to share today, even like the word diet, right? How many of you guys, like, you can raise your hand, you can comment, right? Let's comment. How many of you guys, just the word diet scares you, or it used to scare you, or it was more of the definition is, okay, I'm fat, I need to go on a diet for so many days, and then after that I've lost the weight that I needed, I've maintained whatever it is that I needed to change, and then you're, from that period of time when you started till when you ended, you're done, and then you go back to eating whatever it is that you want to eat, right? So a lot of us actually understand diet is that, but I think that diet, maybe it's the wrong word to use. Maybe it's more like a lifestyle. And diet is a good word to use when your diet is not only what you eat, okay? What you eat is a lifestyle, okay? So if you're slowly changing and educating yourself on what foods are good for you and what foods are not good for you, then you will start understanding what it is that you need to buy, what it is that you don't need to buy, and what is good for you to eat and what's not good for you to eat, okay? So my food now is, I cook at home. Okay, either I cook at home or my boyfriend, cooks too, and we both work together to have a healthy meal and more vegetables, more fruit, right? So that's a lifestyle, okay? But you can go on a diet when it comes to changing scenarios, environments. So another one is your diet is also what you watch, okay? And what you watch is basically, right, TV, you have an iPad, you have YouTube, you have all of these technology resources, right? So I think that if you're trying to educate yourself and you're trying to become a better person in whatever road it is that you want to go to, whether it's health and wellness, whether it is learning about taxes, whether it is a skill that you want to learn, you have to, like, what you watch, you have to start, that is put in a terms of diet, okay? So if you're used to watching shows, and you're just in front of the TV all day, and then you're bored, and then you're just like gaining weight, and then you feel like something is going on, then and there's no change and you're getting frustrated, then I think you should go on a diet of what it is that you're watching, right? Cut the hours down. Also, what you're watching, is it helping you to build a skill, the skill that you're learning, that you want to learn? Is it helping you to think differently about yourself, about your future, about your family, about whoever it is that you are, you're trying to also help, and also the people just around you. And it's also, the diet is also what you listen to, music, right? Even if you're around people who are gossiping, you're listening to gossip, so then you are gonna start gossiping like that. And the music that you listen to. So if you watch, I'm sorry, let's keep it real, right? The music nowadays, a lot of them, it's what? Pussy, ass. Sorry, you guys, but let's keep it real, right? 100% real. If you listening to them and you're just listening to lyrics that are not going to be, hold on one second. Somebody's at the door. Okay, so I had to open the door. So if you're listening to music that is really not, it's just swearing, F this, B this, ass this, titty this, culo this, whatever, right? How is that helping you with what it is that you want to do and improve on in your life? So you have to be on a diet when it comes to what it is that you watch, when it comes to what it is that you're listening to for you to be able to start getting rid of the old habits and starting new habits. Okay. Also, it is what you read, right? I mean, maybe a lot of us don't like reading, right? But one of the things that you do read, if you are into listening to music, right? You read the lyrics, right? If it's bad lyrics, you're just learning the bad words and all this stuff. But what it is that you're reading? Are you reading content? Are you reading things that are going to help you start new habits, right? And also, you also have to have a diet with the people that you hang around with, right? Because what it is that you're listening. So if the people around you are gossipy, they just like drama and they're just talking about other people, is that where you want to be at your whole entire life? Or do you want to make changes? And if you want to make changes, then you have to make changes with the people around you. So let me give you an example. When I had, at the beginning, I said, a lot of things changed in my life. So when I first was pregnant with my son, I was finishing my second year of my undergrad. So it was my second year of the 4-year college that I was supposed to be going to. And I finished my second year. And within my second year, I at least had 400 friends on Facebook, social media, even at my college. I was very popular in a way that, I was playing sports. I was playing basketball in college too. So I was always around people and everything. But then what happened was that after I had my son, I didn't go back to college for full time, but I still continue. I had him in October and I went back in January to take a few classes so I wouldn't stop. However, my point with the dieting about friends is that those 400 friends that I thought were my friends were not there. when I had my son. I didn't have nobody after I had my son. Now, the more I have become educated, the more I understand about situations and how things happen and stuff like that. I understand that everybody is in a different path, right? So surrounding yourself with people who are going to inspire you, who are going to be there with you, who are going to help you become a better individual, and also who help you become better, that's a good group of people you should be around with. But if you're just hanging around a group of people just because you want to drink and smoke, and again, it's all up to you, okay? If you want to make changes and you don't see any changes and you're frustrated and you're mad and you're getting jealous or you're getting frustrated of why things are not going the way you wanted to, you have to look at yourself first, and you have to look at what it is that you need to change. What it is that you need to change when you eat, when you are, what it is that you're listening to, what it is that you're watching, what it is that you're reading, and who are your friends, right? Because look, muscle, and also I've lost weight just because of the way my lifestyle has changed, and I'm gaining muscle because of the way I'm working out. And also, like, my boyfriend, he's a personal trainer, and I get a lot of help from that. But I know that if I didn't want it, I wouldn't have what I want. I wouldn't be at this point. So the other thing is that you have to make sure that you are consistent. You have to be able to improve your perception about yourself. And, like, I know Heather, who is here, she is consistent in her working out, and I know that she's working on her lifestyle and the way she eats every day, so that it can keep helping her in where it is that she wants to do later on in life. And you have to remember that you have to live your life for you. For you. You have to live your life for you. And you have to be able to live your life for yourself, but also you have to be able to walk and sweat on your journey. Nothing in life comes easy. Nothing. Trust me, it is difficult. But if you take the easy way out, I know for a fact that later on you're going to regret it. But if you take the hard way now, and you start learning and you start educating yourself and you start putting yourself in a position where you are eating better, you are watching things that are motivating you and that are helping you improve your the way you think, and you're listening to things that are going to give you encouragement to make that change later on in life, and also that you're reading so that you can build your vocabulary words, and also you are able to communicate and to somebody else, right? And the people that you surround yourself with, those are all really, really good things for you to do, to be able to be on your journey that you want to end up improving yourself. Now, if you're comfortable, then this is not a story for you. This is not a communication between me and you, okay? This is for people who are like, well, where do I start? Where do I start, Miss Rosa? Where do I start, Rosa? So I'm giving you the tools of where it is that you need to start. Heather said, there were a lot of times when I started and A would explain or show an exercise. I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. But with practice and his help, I eventually got it. Yes, that's true. And Heather, you are if it wasn't for you wanting to change, and if it wasn't for you going to ask for help, because it's okay to ask for help. You know how many times I felt stupid and I felt like I was dumb for asking a question, especially when I came here to America. Remember, I never went to school before in my country. I came here to to the United States when I was 13 years old. And I had to learn English as my second language. And I remember when I was in the class, I used to love learning so much that I hated being taken out of the class because somebody else was gonna read me my test. And I felt so bad. I felt so stupid. But now, looking back, even though I felt really stupid, I knew the reason why I was taken out. It wasn't because I was stupid. It was because I didn't understand English, and somebody who understood English could explain it to me in a simpler way so I could do better, right? So it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to try something and then you find out that you don't like it. It's okay to start something and then you fail like maybe a day or two, but then you get back up. Okay, so the whole thing with this is that you have to keep going. It's okay to have those bad days, because I have bad days. I know it for sure. I have really bad days, and even in those bad days, I try to learn and turn into things. So if it's not exercising, so for example, this past week, my lower back actually gave out because of the way I was doing certain exercises. Okay, and what happens when my back gives out? I cannot do anything. It's hard for me to bend over. It's hard for me to do any workout. I cannot do any workout. I literally walk almost as like a grandma, and I get frustrated with myself because I know that I'm an active individual, and I know that I like to work out. I know that I like to take care of my business, clean my house, cook, go outside, play basketball with my son, things like that. And when my back gives out, puts me in a bad mood. So this whole week, I was literally just chill with almost working out. Even though I was working out a little bit here and there, every time I tried it, after that, I kind of faced the consequences. Then I had to put ice. I had to go to my chiropractor. Woo, it's a lot. So, but with them, I have to understand, I have people around me who love me, who support me, who say it's okay, and also I read and I listen to things, because just because my back is hurting me and I can't exercise, that doesn't mean I can't listen to something that's motivational and something that is inspiring and something that is going to help me improve my skills and what it is and whatever it is that I'm trying to do for my future. And also, I'm always writing. I'm always trying to do something different, so I don't allow that to always keep me down, anything, but you have to remember that you have to believe in you, that you can make change. Okay, you guys have to believe in you. I have to believe in myself that I can make change. No one else can make you want to change unless you ask. And if you don't know, it's okay. But you have to ask the question. What is it that, if I suggest, remember, I always say, grab a notebook, and start writing, what is it that you like, right? What is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? And focus on the things that you like to do, okay? And from there is, how can I improve it? How can I improve this? Should I watch some, type YouTube videos that are going to help me improve on my skill? Am I gonna watch somebody? Do I have a friend? Do I have somebody around me, a contact that I can text and say, hey, I know that you do this, and I was wondering if you can help me, or something like that. Just be open, right? You guys can ask me too. All right. And you just have to be mindful of things you put in your body, okay? In your body and in your mind, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, okay? Because this whole COVID-19, right? Even though a lot of us are like frustrated because maybe restaurants are not open, maybe gyms are not open, you can't really hang out with friends and stuff like that. Just remember this. If you have a roof over your head, you are doing great. You should be thankful for that. If you have a bed that you can sleep on, you should be thankful for that. If you have shoes that you can walk on, you should be thankful for that. If you have even some few friends who are messaging you and even doing FaceTime with you, you should be thankful for that, right? Because sometimes we just focus on what we don't have instead of what we have. And remember, before this whole COVID-19, how many of us wanted to stay at home? You guys can comment and be honest, right? A lot of us wanted to stay at home. And we wanted to sleep, right? Now we have it. But now I think the hard part of it is we have been so used to having people tell us what to do, when to get up, right? When to have lunch break, when to go home, when to, things like that, that we don't even know how to do ourselves. Why? Why do we wait? Why should we wait? This is the time where I think that we can do that, and we can have a schedule for ourselves, and we can improve on ourselves when it comes to what it is that you're eating, when it comes to what it is that you're watching, when it comes to what it is that you're listening to, when it comes to what it is that you're reading, when it comes to who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with, and those people that you call friends, right? Because some people just don't want to be your friends, right? They just want company just because of gossiping. And I don't like that. I actually stay away from that. I have not been around. It's been 18 weeks now since we've been home, right? I have not been around people except my son and my boyfriend. That's it. I'm not dying to go and be like, oh my gosh, I need to be around people in order for me to be happy, or I need the gym to be open in order for me to get in shape. Or you guys, we can run outside. You can use your own body weight to make changes, right? And if you have a job, that's awesome. But this is the time, and this is a great opportunity for us to improve ourselves and to become better individuals. That's what I'm looking at it, And just remember, you deserve to appreciate your life. Appreciate your life. Stop complaining so much. Appreciate your life. Appreciate what it is that you have. And I will just even share like one example of when I was little too. I remember that when I was in my country, I always lived in the streets. No shoes, no home to go to, dirty clothes. I don't even remember when I changed. No long hair. I didn't have long hair. I had very short hair, so I looked like a boy. And the only ones that I really needed to be concerned about was my little brother and sister. But I always kind of grew up in an environment where I didn't need people, and thank God that I didn't need people always there to tell me what it is that I should be doing so that I could be safe. And I know that God kept his hands around me and my brother and sister like this because it's a young girl in a third world country in Guatemala. Anything could have happened to me. But my mind was always like, that guy is looking at me funny. I'm not leaving this place until that guy is way gone, long time gone. Because if I knew that if I went out when he was looking at me like that, maybe he could have kidnapped me and taken me away. So I've always tried to make good decisions. I've made mistakes in my life, but I always try to make good decisions for me and what it is that and I'm not afraid to learn. And also, I would like to have people around me who know better than me, who are good at something that I'm not good at. If somebody is better than me and is smarter than me, that's awesome. I welcome you into my team. you know? And then just even about the positive people, the people that you surround yourself with. Some people will make you feel guilty if you don't do certain things for them, right? And you're like, dang, like, I feel bad. Even though I couldn't do it, I feel bad, right? So let me give you another example. My mom, I still talk to my mom from my country, and my brother, older brother, okay? And I communicate with them because I like to know who was my mother. I like to know who is my older brother. And I also will want to know more about me because my mom gave birth to me, right? And try to understand her. But every time like I call, it's almost like they're expecting money from me, right? And if I'm not sending them money, then I'm not good for them. And they've played the guilt part of it, of like, my mom is sick, she needs money, I send money. My mom is I'm my mom's daughter, why have I forgotten about her? Why don't I send money to her? Why is it that I live in the United States and I'm still, I'm struggling here? They laugh, my brother laughs at me because I'm not sending money for them. And I've come to a point where I just understand them instead of feeling guilty and feeling like I have to do it out of guilt, because I'm not doing anything wrong. It's not my job to go and send money and to make everybody else feel better just because I'm in this country. In this country, everything that I have, I work my ass for. Everybody does. So I don't allow them to talk to me like that, and I try to keep away from that type of energy too, even though that's my brother, even though that's my mother. I just like to talk to them just to see how they're doing. And I don't get easily manipulated anymore or feel bad that I'm not sending money to them, right? I don't have to. If I don't have it, I don't have it. That's it. So that's what it is about the people around you. When you can do something for people, do it out of your goodness of your heart, right? But don't have people around you who make you do things that you are not able to do. And if you don't do them, they'll get mad at you, or they get frustrated with you, or they call you names, right? So you got to get rid of them. So that's my message for you guys today. And that's why I wanted to go on live today. I hope you guys learned something. Remember, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Latina Mummies. I'm also on TikTok, Rosa for Latinas. Thank you for following me here on YouTube too. I really, really appreciate it. And if there's anything that I can do or answer any questions for you, or where to start or anything like that, you guys can let me know. And also for those people who are going into college or who are going into high school, remember that you are the future. Remember that you're young enough to start building new habits for yourself and new opportunities for yourself. Don't wait for somebody to say that you're good enough for you to go and do what it is that you want to do. Don't wait for nobody to tell you how to become financially free, because you can figure it out. You have the resources, you have people around you, and you have the ability, and you have time, right? You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of that fearful moment, and you have to go and try and work hard for what it is that you need to do. And just keep trying things. Just keep trying things so that you can go and become the person that you want to become. So don't be afraid, okay? Keep going. For those who are already adults, if you still want to change certain things, whether it is health, right? Have a healthier lifestyle. It just takes time. Learn to read the ingredients in the food that it is that you're eating. Learn about it. Learn about each. Add more fruits to your diet, add to your lifestyle. Add more vegetables. I know some of you guys don't like it, but even on my Instagram, I show how to make good vegetables like kale, shakes, even how I make my homemade rice and beans, soup, anything like that. If you guys need any other ideas, I can also share with you guys. But remember, you need to focus on yourself and don't focus on what others are doing. Just focus on yourself. Okay? Focus on your journey and stay positive and stay strong and stay motivated and keep going. Okay? So have an awesome night, you guys, and have a great week if I don't see you. Okay? Bye, you guys.